other thing that we wanted to share with you that happened this morning, late this morning, after our morning news, there was a press opportunity by Mayor Jacob Frey in Minneapolis. Also, Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara had some community members there, and the goal here was to talk a little bit about what they feel has been the economic impact of ICE operations on small businesses. So we have part of that as well. Let's listen to that.
It's been a real pain to see not just U.S. citizens, U.S. residents, TPS, Wawa, visa use, being so scared to go out for simply being brown or black in some cases. Because my Somali brothers are being terrorized. My Hispanic brothers are being terrorized because of their skin color. Now, yes, a lot of people say, hey, what about the illegals, like so many of you call us? Well, next time you eat your apple, think about an illegal picking that apple. Next time you eat a burrito, think about an illegal might be the one making that burrito.
This has had an impact, and people don't want to go outside their houses. They don't want to shop. People like Ganny and other people that have grocery stores are actually delivering the groceries to the people because of the terror that they have. It's impacted the businesses, clienteles. My clientele, I own 2 H&R Block offices, and the clientele has dropped significantly. Latinos and Somali as well are not coming out. That's going to have an impact on the hospitality businesses and such as restaurants, hotels, and cleaning. And the plaza, the Mexican plaza across the street from my business, half the owners are not even showing up to open their businesses, and that's the truth. It's very important that people at this time that they go and they patronize these businesses. These people have labor costs, they have fixed costs as rent, they have variable costs that they have to pay, and they're not going to be able to pay that if clientele are not coming in.
People in our Latino community should be comfortable calling the police. They should be comfortable shopping for food. Indeed, they have made Minneapolis a better place through their hard work and their entrepreneurship. And because of this, because of their fear to go outside and patron small and local businesses throughout our city, these businesses and our economy is then suffering. The consequences of these hateful immigration policies have a ripple effect.